Peace.
So technically, if you are hurling at a babe who is all about the 90-day rule, this episode should be the one where you...
No, this is 90 weeks, bro. The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late. Welcome to the mics are open episode 91.
91
in the building. Jeez. Now, if you can hear some stuff in the background, before we introduce ourselves, Calvin has got his phone out and he's watching Donald Trump's goodbye speech. We made it, motherfuckers. We made it. All right, this is the mics are open. My name's G Money.
Andy Young.
And Big C. So even as we speak, as we record this podcast, Donald Trump, who chose not to go to Joe Biden's inauguration, is now giving his farewell speech.
Yeah, man. So he's doing it from the airbase by Andrew. So, you know, his plan was to just go straight from the airport all the way up to Florida and not attend. Bro, first and foremost, when's the last time you ever had a president not attend that?
Turn him down now. Fam, first of all, don't you think it's a bit salty on Donald Trump's part not to attend the inauguration of Joe Biden?
Fam, it's first and foremost extremely salty. Then again, it's never happened, bro. Never ever.
Also, I'm not surprised it's Trump, bro. I wasn't expecting anything other than that, bro.
So, do we really want to stick with Trump and everything, or can we talk about...
Wait.
Before you move on...
Don't move on, bro.
Before you move on, can I just say that Trump is the greatest US president ever? Better than Obama, better than everybody.
Fam, how can you say that in Kenya?
Let me
Obama.
Let me
Even
explain.
after the first black president,
Let
bro.
me explain, fam.
Okay, there's a theory here.
Here's my theory. First of all, no wars on his watch.
Okay.
America did not go into any war, right?
Yeah.
But with the same breath,
They bombed a couple people.
he almost started World War III.
Almost
doesn't count.
No, it counts. No, to me it counts, bro.
No, it doesn't count. No.
It counts, bro.
Listen. George Bush went into Iraq and all those places.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking Obama
Libya.
went into Libya and all those places.
Yeah.
Those are like American boots on the ground. So he's the president with the least, with no wars, and actually drew down a lot of American troops and brought them home.
Yeah.
That's one thing, right?
No,
The other thing,
Obama said it- Obama said it a lot.
wait, hold up.
Obama said, I'm going to bring the troops home for 8 years, right?
And he didn't bring them home.
He brought some home, but not as
And then
many
send
as
them
Trump.
back.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
wait.
Can I? Wait, you don't. You guys
Can
don't
I come
agree.
back to this? Can I
Go
come
on,
back to this then?
Go on. I'm gonna finish. I ain't done yet, but go on.
Okay. Do you want to tell me that even for a split second, you are not worried that we are going to have World War III?
No, Trump, safe pair of hands,
Bro, let
Right.
me-
So move. Wait. Can
Yeah.
I finish? Can I land? Right. So watch it now. Do you guys watch series?
Yeah.
Right.
Depends on which, though.
Have you watched 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the best.
One of the best.
Jump
Yeah.
out.
What about what's that one with the lady?
Homeland.
The lady with the quivering lip.
Olivia Pope.
No, Scandal. Did you guys watch? You know her
The
lip.
lady with the quivering lip.
Her lip was
That's
always
a
quivering.
violation, bro.
Her lip was always quivering, man.
Oh, you took the piece,
All right,
bro.
so there's that, right? Then, have you guys watched West Wing?
Yes.
Right, cool.
Old school.
All presidential kind of dramas, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Fam, hasn't Donald Trump's presidency been the most exciting fucking presidency ever? If Donald Trump's presidency was a series, would you watch Obama's or would you watch Trump's?
I'd watch Obama's, bro.
Fuck that.
No, it's
That's
like
some black
it's
drama,
like drama
bro.
island, bro.
Let me tell you,
that's black drama and comedy at the same time.
If Trump's done been president, right? If they have Big Brother America and Trump is on it, fam, mama, watch that
I'm
shit.
glued. Fam,
Bro,
let me
all
tell you.
day, audacious.
Trump-
What do you never know what trick he has up the back.
Trump was the original. You don't know what's gonna happen next.
Fam, let me tell
That
you.
shit was lit.
Now that he's gone, let me tell you this. Trump, by the way, let me tell you this. Black people actually kind of made Trump become president.
Because they didn't vote.
No, there's that. But when you think about all the rappers that, we've listened to music from, right? All of these different kind of guys. Can we get some tissue?
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
for those of you who are listening, I just spilt my drink on the
Una
desk.
moaga.
So, think about when you watch things that Trump has done before. Trump was on Home Alone 2, Home Alone 1.
Fam, legend.
When Kevin's asking where's the lobby, Trump shows him. Trump is on the roast of Sijui who,
Bro.
on Snoop Dogg Sijui what, bro.
WWE.
Yes, Obama was never there. We're talking about an entertainer.
Trump was lit, fam.
Yeah,
I'm glad it's over, but
Bro.
I'm glad it's over.
But you know who's
I've never seen a bunch of excited men
But
about
talking
Trump, bro.
about Trump, right? Let me tell you guys who.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead, keep
Yeah.
going.
Let me tell you who's the OG. The man who I think has the most, who I'm giving the most respect. Right about now, Lil motherfucking Wayne.
Wheezy.
Oh, because he
Whoa.
got pardoned.
No!
Man was playing chess.
Yo, Wheezy saw this shit coming. When were the elections?
2 months ago.
2 months ago, right? So, you know, a couple of years ago, I think 2007 actually, was it?
Right.
Correct me on that. When he went to jail, was it 10 months or something?
Right.
For the gun charge, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Wheezy goes on and endorses Trump, right? That's in like before the elections happened and everything.
Right.
He's like, oh, I just had a conversation with Trump and everything. What? The whole black community is like, yo, Grammy Award winner Lil Wayne. Man's from the South, bro.
Bro.
Then, listen to this. In December, man is caught with a loaded gun on a private jet.
Yo.
After having endorsed who?
Trump.
Then on the last day of Trump as president, man's given a pardon. Tell me if that shit ain't good.
Fam, let's be honest. Wheezy finessed the system and it's
Bro,
nice.
He finessed it. So there's so many guys who've been pardoned actually, but Lil Wayne is who
Kodak
we can
Black.
relate to.
Kodak Black too, man.
So
and Bobby Schmad, that's
Kodak Black.
Till February?
So for Kodak, it's what you call a commie something.
Commuted.
Commuted, right? So it's not like everything is kicked out. They can
Right.
reduce the number of years, all of those kind of things. But yo, listen to this. Guys are actually saying Trump was actually selling them.
Oh, the pardon.
Yeah.
Presidential
Really?
pardons.
Yeah.
So, you know, you want to be
So
pardoned?
if you want to be pardoned,
That's some
like now
finesse.
for Lil Wayne, bro, it's a rumor out there, but we
That's
ain't
some
confirmed it, bro.
finesse.
So like for 1.5 milli, boom.
I can't believe that, man.
Imagine that.
But anyway,
From business.
All right.
Bro,
yo, I wanna.
Kodak Black, as in Kodak Black. How did Kodak Black and Trump ever meet? Where? How?
True.
Anyway, before we move on from Trump,
And you know who else has been pardoned?
Who else?
The CEO of what is it? Rock Nation or some. That lady, what's her name?
I don't know.
Perez or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Her
go through the
story is
list
long.
comprehensively, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, I'm looking at all of that, and then I had all those rumors about those things being sold. I was just like,
For real, man. Anyway, fuck Trump. That story's over. I'm happy we survived. There was no world wars. Let's give thanks.
hold on. First and foremost, how you know it's going to be a good Biden presidency? Oh, I keep hitting the... Yeah, I watched that.
Go on.
Yeah, how you know it's going to be a good Biden presidency? For all the Christians watching this,
Man said-
Biden went to church before he went to
Fam,
inauguration.
Fam, let me tell you, fam.
Bro, so African.
Biden, yeah. Let me tell you. And I'm like you said, good Biden.
Goodbye.
As in, short it, goodbye, fam. This is a Kamala Harris presidency.
True story.
You know what I mean?
No, let me ask you guys a question as we segue out of this. As the president who's leaving the White House, you have a couple of days left to leave, like Trump. I respect him for leaving
Yeah.
at the very last minute. Like you've made use of all the time that you had. What business would you want to do just before you leave White House?
Fam, straight up, I'm having a threesome, bro.
What, in the White House?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what would you want to do in the White House before
Yeah,
you leave?
bro.
Yeah. You've got like 3
let me
days to
tell you,
leave, bro.
Graffiti the fuck out of it.
Let me tell
Because they're
you.
obviously gonna get paint. They're going to
Fam,
paint
let
the
me tell
building,
you.
right?
Let me tell you. Trump has shit on a desk somewhere. Trump has shit on the desk somewhere in the White House.
Clean this shit up.
Oh,
Bro.
man.
Yeah, but I imagine, just like how a house, what do you call it? When you move into a house after some new tenant has had it, they have to paint it and everything. So, me, I'm going to graffiti. If I had like what are those Confederate flags all over?
Oh,
I have
wow.
to paint all over them. Yo, bro,
You guys went through a barbecue or something?
barbecue. Yo, that's black.
That's easy, man.
That's black.
Send you last 3 days, bro.
Last
Just
3
party
days,
after party after party.
fam, we're doing every goddamn
Everything.
Everything.
Man, I'm going to wreck that shit.
Drugs.
And by the way,
what?
apparently he's deleted a lot of data. about his presidency. So they're saying it's going to be hard to archive his presidency because that nigga, that just
did the
what
most.
What was
bro.
interesting? What was interesting was Twitter have said so. There's going to be a whole process. So right after thing is sworn in, Biden. Well, right after he was sworn in, Biden and Twitter were going to have like a whole handover thing, right? And all of the previous, like they're so ahead. All of the previous tweets from the Floaters account, POTUS account, they're all archived. And you can, and they're available for public. What do you call it? Public display.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, imagine. But you know what? In Kenya, your president ain't even got a Twitter handle. You can't archive shit.
I hadn't even thought about that, bro.
Imagine.
That would be interesting to go through previous presidents' tweets that have been archived.
Yeah.
No, but all of Obama's tweets have been archived.
Yeah, and George Washington's Telegraph posts and all of that. Yeah, I believe so.
If G was president, your team would have such a hard time, bro.
Why?
They wouldn't have you just around your phone.
What do you mean?
Like, you being on Twitter, you see how raw you are with your emotions. Yeah, that's
So you're trying to call him on?
That's not good for presidency,
I've
bro.
not trumped on Twitter for a long time. Well, actually, 2 days.
2 days.
Well, I woke up yesterday morning and somebody tweeted that Arsenal was a mid-table team. So, but the person's avatar, their hairline was at the back of their head. So I said, you have a mid-table hairline. But I'm just like that. I'm sorry.
Shit's
I'm
foul,
just like
shit's
that.
You went and checked the guy's Avi.
Yeah, because
This is why you shouldn't have Twitter as the president, bro.
Fam, let me tell you, Trump was out there checking everyone's AV, depending on, does anybody who's listening here was blocked by Trump?
Huh?
Trump was blocking guys left, right, and center. So, so somebody would tweet Trump and say, "Hey, Trump, I've got some dirt on Obama. Check your DM," and he'd actually check the DM, and then they'd like post something shit in the DM, and then he'd block them.
But you know, Trump, you gotta give it to him. President who ran his own Twitter handle.
Yeah,
Fam,
I get
but
it.
I'm convinced, like when you think about it, like for President Uhuru Kenyatta, fam, that homie must have a burner account somewhere. Because guys actually do have burner accounts.
By the way, speaking about burner accounts,
Yeah.
I created a burner account for Clubhouse.
Oh, you got one.
So obviously, for those of you who don't know, Clubhouse it's a relatively new app. It's an audio sort of chat room thing.
Yeah.
But there are some rooms I'd be going in. I don't need people to see me in there.
They don't need to know you were there.
They don't need to know that I was there.
I was here.
You know what I mean?
But is it popping?
It is.
Clubhouse-
Like, I feel like people are talking less about
I
Clubhouse
think
right now.
Clubhouse is popping, but it's only popping in the places where people are on lockdown.
Okay.
So, for example, in the UK and a lot of Europe, it's popping.
Okay.
Because
But
guys
bro-
are at home. There's
Yeah.
nothing
Okay.
to do.
Okay.
But
Like-
also,
I'll give you a joke. Fam, all of my UK pals, people whom I speak to occasionally, now they want to talk every day because they're at home doing
wow.
nothing. You know what I mean?
There's
yeah,
that.
I can't wait for Clubhouse parties on Fridays with guys getting lit. They're just slurring and who turned what mic off? But it's going to get to a point.
But let me tell you something really funny and crazy. So the other day, we started a Clubhouse chat in Kenya. So I started the chat. Calvin joined the chat. You guys joined the chat. So there's me. It was like late night, like 9
It was
o'clock, 10 o'clock.
10. It was actually 10.
I thought it was gonna
It
be
was
the
late,
I
bro.
thought it was gonna be the most ratchet club.
Yeah.
Fam, man, them came in there talking about governance.
Oh, that was
and
a lecture,
structure.
bro.
No,
I'm
you
like,
know,
what the fuck?
I was the only young person
Bro,
left
what
in that
happened
room,
when
bro.
we began having a conversation? Even the description was like, "Yo, easy vibes, what?" Fam, some homie pulled up. He was called, shout out to Coach. He's like, I've been out of the Republic for a hot minute and wanted to talk about some deep shit, bro.
Oh man,
You're not talking about governance
We've been awake since
at
5
11
o'clock.
p.m.
it was nuts,
Bro,
But guys
it was
jumped
hard
on
getting
it.
through that time,
Guys
bro.
were
Yo, it just, and I think I've not been on Clubhouse since then because I felt like, I need.
But Clubhouse everything's the same. When you bring somebody up to the podium, hi, well, thank you very much for creating this room. I think it's very important for us to have a forum to
talk
speak
about
like
this.
And for me, someone who's trying to, man, it's so fucking
And then he takes an
predictable.
immediate left. But if there's something I learned from that chat, from that conversation, from that chat room, is that people just lack the privileges to do what they want. If someone has access to something, and however much it might not be as legal, trust me, they're going to do it if they can. So most people abide by the rules that the government has or by the laws
Because
that the
they
government
have to.
Because they have to.
Fam,
if
let
they
me-
couldn't,
But
bro.
I feel
let me
like there's
tell you-
two
If they had
sets
the
of
money,
people, bro.
No,
two
no,
sets.
no, fam. Andy, you hit the nail on the head, fam. Corruption is only
Bruh.
bad to the people who are not benefiting. Are you? No, straight up.
It's you being oppressed.
Let's be very honest. It's the same thing.
Yes.
Oppression. People don't hate oppression. They hate being oppressed.
Just say being oppressed.
Fam, most of the people, you know, the president came out the other day and like 2 billion a day is being stolen, whatever. Most people are outraged. They're outraged because they
Well,
are
the
not
cart aren't, bro.
benefiting. No, they're outraged because they're not benefiting
Yeah,
from.
I'm saying, where's the cut?
Yeah. So, for example, let me tell you something, fam. Let's just say, for example, there was a tender to supply podcasts, right?
State House.
I like that one.
For BBI.
Suppose-
We're coming
I like
for
that
that.
one.
Suppose there was a tender to supply podcasts, right? And it was coming directly from, I don't know, the Ministry
House
of
of the Hill,
Podcast
bro.
and Youths or whatever, right? Fam, if any of us, and I want you guys to answer honestly, if you got a phone call saying, and if you got a phone call, and the phone call was like, hey, G, there's a tender to supply podcasts. We know you do podcasts, but now just apply this way and we'll make sure that you get the 50 billion budget to create all the podcasts in Kenya.
50 billion.
I'm just making numbers up to make it sexy, right? Let me ask you. It doesn't even need to be 50 billion. That's unrealistic.
Let's even say
20M.
2B. Let's say 2B.
2B. No. Make it
Oh,
cheaper.
yeah, small.
No, 50M.
2M.
50M. A nice little 50M. What's that, 500K?
Hey, y'all came down
A nice
really
little
quick. Is this how you
no,
bargain?
Bro, because
Damn.
I'm trying to show you how low the moral standard is. So, G, there's a nice little 50M on the table. Just all you got to do is do this. Then when you get the contract, you give me 10M.
Easy kickback.
Fam, hand on my heart. Actually, you know what? No, I believe in integrity. I believe in integrity. So, personally, I would not accept for me to get 40 million and kick back 10. I would try to negotiate it down to 5 so that I get 45. What? Are you mad?
First of all, because you're in
You're
Nairobi,
mad.
there's no way I'm answering that question through the phone. We've seen how Sonko usually records
Fam.
phone calls, so I'm pulling up to the office.
Yeah, exactly. But the question is, that's the scenario. You have the skill set of producing a podcast.
50M.
All you got to do is give a man a little 10M kickback. Are you doing it?
Calvin, are you doing it?
Listen to this moralistic fucker now. Come on.
Are you doing it, Calvin?
I have no comment.
What do you mean you have no? We came here to comment, bro. What do you mean you have no comment?
I have no comment.
What do you mean you have no
This
comment?
nigga, bro.
Are you protecting your social, your public face?
Bro, corruption on camera. You guys go in
So-
the flow. Of course you know I would.
You scared me for a while. I thought you were serious. I was about to stop this
Bro,
podcast.
as in, bro, my
I
name
thought you
is
changed,
Wongoko,
bro.
I like money.
I thought you
Fam,
changed, bro.
What
Let
about
me tell
you?
you.
What about you though?
I'm too paranoid to take that money, bro. I won't even lie.
Yeah.
Christ, fam.
Everyone in the studio clicked. Yes, I said it, bro. I'm not taking the money.
Why?
Why? Bro, that's cast money, bro.
No.
There's no
How-
way I'm
wait,
looking over my
wait,
shoulder
wait,
the whole time.
Wait. Think about it. You're in a
What's that?
position.
Emancipate,
You're in a
man.
position to provide the service, right?
Yes.
It's not like you're going to take the money and not provide the service. I'm going to provide the service. I'm just giving someone a kickback to make sure I get the job.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, bro.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If there's a chick that you like,
I
right?
was gonna go with that angle.
If there's a chick that you
proceed.
like, right? Fam, and you know she loves flowers, right? Would you take her flowers?
Yes, I would take
Why?
her flowers because I like her.
But she's
she
not
likes
your
flowers.
girl.
I like money. So I'm giving you 10M. What's the difference?
I'm sure. No, this is a situation. If she was seeing someone else, then maybe you can bring that scenario here. But
Yeah.
you can't use it because she's independent, bro. There's nothing wrong with approaching a babe like that. So,
Bro.
that being said, if someone approaches me with, hey, you know what? So we have an opportunity to get some good money over here. 50M.
Right.
Just for you to provide. You have everything that you need to provide these services.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I'm equipping you with
Is it
all of
yes?
this.
Yes.
All I need is 10M.
Yes.
That's all I
Andy.
need.
Yes.
Andy, Let me
But
tell you.
What's the problem?
Wait a minute. The reason as to why he's asking for that cut is because we're gonna cut some corners to do what we're doing right now.
There's no fucking cutting corners. It's the cost of doing business, bro.
No, it's not the cost of doing
Listen,
business,
there's no
bro.
cutting corners. He's the one. Listen, it would be cutting corners if you were not delivering up to the standard. Ask is giving you 100% good content for whatever podcast that you want. Sorry, I'm getting worked up because it's money.
It's fine.
But here's the thing, Andy. Let me tell you this.
Tell me.
The probability, and I'll look at the camera when I'm saying this, the probability of you actually making...
Camera's over there, you
which
blind
one?
cunt.
Sorry. The probability of you making money. Well, and here's the thing. You can make money, honestly, in Kenya. You will make money. But that kind of big money, bro, there's some deals that have to be done.
Fam,
Then wait.
It's the honest truth. Even the most holy of holy people who you see wearing suits and going to church every single day, they don't even miss no sacrament and what.
No,
Bro,
let me
the day
ask
we
you.
get to heaven,
Okay,
and
fine.
there's IMAX and it's showing you all that shit. People,
Fine, wait,
When the
wait.
Lord is it Angel Gabriel with a black book, he'll be like, "Yo, that money you took from
Was that black book or white book? Anyway.
Yeah, white book.
Fam,
Yeah.
Andy.
Okay, G, let me ask the two of you something, yeah? Let's say I'm the guy who's come to you with that proposal. Are you going to trust me?
You, honest Andy.
No. Like, it's not Andy.
Fam,
This is-
I'm gonna do my due diligence still.
Are
I'm
you
not-
going to trust me?
I'm not just gonna come to you and say, fam, da. Fam, I know enough about tenders to know my way around. Once that is signed off and thing, you're not getting your money until the job is in.
Sour. All that is done. Boom. You have your money. You've given him his cut. Everything
Trust
is
me
nice.
for what? I don't know you.
Exactly. So why would I do business with you in the very first place?
This nigga.
I'm not trusting where you're going because you know what we've done, bro.
Do you have a company that's registered?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a fucking probable.
Okay, no.
Exactly.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is this, fam. It's like 9 times out of 10, your people will come to you with business opportunities. It's like, for example, bro, you want to play at Milan or a DJ, not you specifically. Let's say a DJ wants to play at Milan.
Go ahead.
So that DJ coming to me and saying, "Hey, have a word with Styles." To get like Grauchi wants to play at Milan.
Yeah.
Everyone wants
And
to
it's
play at
and
Milan,
it's like,
bro.
Yo, have a
You
word
tell
with
my
Styles,
man,
bro,
yeah.
fam. In a fair world, what you would do is do your thing, you do your mixes, you do your pies, and hope to get noticed.
Yes.
But business doesn't run like that.
It's not.
You have to lean into the people that you know. For example,
You know,
wait, we need to cross promote something here.
Yeah.
Andy and Nev have got a really good new thing going on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's called Get to Know Us. It's on the channel.
Yep,
Right?
yep.
Watch it after you watch this. Now,
Hold up.
The point I'm making is, are you not taking advantage of the people around you to get to where you need to go? We do it. It's life.
And this is the same motherfucker who said this on the podcast that you need to use parents, right? We're talking about if you have kids, are you gonna if you have a good advantage,
gonna help them to
are
get
you gonna
jobs?
help them out? Weren't you the one agreeing?
This okay.
Weren't you the one?
Yes, I was.
Exactly. So what changed?
But this is a different scenario, bro.
Bro, it's
this
not
is
a different scenario.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
No. Listen,
Oh my
for
God,
you,
okay, talk.
Let him talk.
No.
He's been
Let him
speaking
finish.
for a hot
Let him
minute.
finish.
Bro, you're going to use the same thing. Someone's going to tell you, hey, I work in a certain ministry, or I work at a certain NGO, I work at a certain private entity. If you give me this little amount, I'll get your kid a job. Bro, it's the same principle.
This is the thing, Calvin. When we talk about the values that we use to make informed decisions in life, this is one of them for me. The reason why you can't bring in family and nepotism into all of this is because you trust family. There's no way, G, as your son, you'll tell me you'll hook me up with a job, and then like ghost in power, you go air me out and you want to send me,
Right,
to prison.
okay.
That doesn't happen in family. You get, so you can't use that example over here. This is the thing. The proposal came from him. He came with the tender. If you all approached him and went like, hey, you know what? We see what you have in front of you.
Right.
We have the resources that you need. I see a situation where both of us can benefit. So this is how this can go, yeah? If you work hard enough for us to get this tender, then you can get this commission. See, that came from you.
Right.
That didn't come from him. If this is coming from him telling us or telling me that I've got 50M for you, I just need 10M and we do business like this and this, I'm not trusting you.
Okay.
There's no way I'm
I
trusting
respect
you.
your opinion.
I respect
It's
your
cool.
opinion, but
Yeah.
guess what? That's why your bed don't connect. So
Wow, like your love life.
moving swiftly on, yeah.
Wow.
So
Can we talk about house keys, bro?
house keys.
Things that connect. So this is a conversation that started today, right? So over the last week, I've been spending a lot of time with my mom. So my old lady has.
Why don't you just get your mom on the podcast?
I should have brought her, right?
Yeah, just bring her on the podcast. Let's just have it out. Me, you, and Michelle.
Bro, Jesus Christ. Yo, first and foremost, so I posted up before. I'll interlude back into my story. So I posted up a picture of my mom on Instagram. There's a homie who slid in and said, "Yo, no disrespect, bro,
But your mom's hot."
But I get why GB commenting about your mom." The homie said, "I see why GB commenting about your mom," and I was just like I wanted to go in on him. I was like, "Alright, cool, she's all right." So anyway, so my old lady has a spare key. She's always had. But the spare key is kind of giving her issues, right? So the other spare key that I have is what the cleaning lady uses when she comes in, right? And it's normally left with like the security guys, right? Shit, I just said that on a podcast.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's okay.
So this coming.
Someone's gonna go to the security and say, "Calvin said, give me the key." Or, there you go.
Yeah. So we're having this conversation, and I was being asked, at what point are you supposed to give your significant other or someone that you've seen or a chipo or some? We can't define everything. The key.
I think, to be honest, the best thing to do is, is leave the key at the security guard. It's like, I only have 2 keys. Here's the I mean, we don't live in a culture of cutting keys. So I have 2 keys. One, you can always come, but the key's always at the. Because if she comes and you're home, whatever, if she comes and you're not, you're gonna make the arrangement and say the keys at the security guard. I don't think.
But at what stage do you give someone else your house?
It will get to a point where she will say, "Yo, I can't be picking the keys from Josh every weekend or every day."
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to.
That depends on how regularly she's coming, innit?
Yeah. So at what point for you?
That depends on the status of your relationship. Like at the end of the day. There we go. At the end of the day. So, right.
Perfect segue.
If you're listening to us on the podcast, want you to go and look at the visuals right now. I'm holding up an amazing painting that I was given today by a artist by the name of Oscar. And the painting says, "At the end of the day." Can you see that on the camera?
Shout out Oscar.
At the end of the day. Shout out to Oscar. Because apparently I say it so much on the podcast that he picked it up and said, "I'm sending you a picture or bringing you a picture that says at the end of the day." I'll post up his Instagram handle as well so you can check out his work. But at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship and it gets to that point where you're gonna share keys, it's more than just a situationship. You get me?
What a physical one.
Yeah,
it's emotional.
It's emotional now.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like it's a bit intimate. Like, bro, I've dated people, right? Women.
As opposed to
Yeah.
As opposed to what, monkeys?
I know, right?
Fucking mammals?
Yeah, like
Chimps?
Yo, this is my dog, bro. So I've never really asked for like a spare key. But I've been given a spare key.
Okay.
Right?
But given
I've been given a spare key, but I'm still
it
not
has
gonna pull up
meaning,
to
though.
your dates,
But it has
bro.
meaning.
you've never used the spec.
Given a spare key has meaning. It means that there's no one else coming to this house but you on that level.
Ah.
It's like it's like almost me saying, you know what? If you pull up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 6 in the evening, it's cool.
But
It's a big statement.
I'm gonna sound like a douchebag. I was given keys, but I didn't give keys. Because I only had one spare, bro.
It's fair enough. That's like saying, let's say when someone says, "I love you," do you have to say it back?
Yes.
Why?
G.
What?
G, I love you, man.
That's your problem. So, by the way, fam.
But also,
I want to talk about that. We need to. We need to normalize.
Reciprocate,
we need
bro.
to normalize people expressing their feelings, and you not necessarily having to express yours back.
Are you justifying that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For example, right? You might like somebody a lot, right? You happen to be smashing, right? And whatever, right? Friends with benefits, whatever, right? And that person might be growing into you, right? But they may get to Westlands before you do.
Then tell them.
Yeah, they probably have a bigger
That's for them
engine.
to say like, okay, you know what? I'm at Westlands, and I'm like, sour. Me, I'm at
Yo, you know,
State House.
not all cars.
Okay, it's good
I'm
to
not there.
It's okay to acknowledge. At least acknowledge.
I might
Because,
still
you know
be in
what?
traffic, aka
'Cause
baggage.
I won't even lie to you. It's really uncomfortable. Like it's like this week, yeah. A lot of people have been saying, "I miss you" to me, and I'm like, "Fuck."
You can't say I miss you too.
But I don't.
It's
But
like
if you miss someone, you would say, "I miss you too."
You know what?
Someone telling me I miss you, bro. It's like walking into Steamer House and saying I have a bill. There's
G,
people queuing
G,
up.
No,
G.
Fall in
no,
line.
no.
G.
Fam, let me say, let's break this down, right?
Okay.
Fam, like, so there are people who have said to me this week, "I miss you," right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't miss them. So what am I supposed to say? I miss you too?
Yes, but I know you've thrown a little I miss
But
you
you
too.
guys be
Just,
getting those
just
kind of
No,
because.
messages.
no, I'm the kind of person. If I miss you, I'll say, you know what, I miss you. But if I don't miss you, if you say it don't mean I'm gonna say it.
So you've never lied to
So
someone.
how long have you
But
known?
why am I gonna lie?
So how long?
See, because you need to
Fam,
protect their
Let me tell
feelings,
you,
bro.
Listen, Calvin and I worked together for how many years? 6-7 years, right?
Yeah.
Fam, if I don't see Calvin every week or we don't talk on the podcast and I went to live in another country or whatever, I miss you guys. It's real. But I'm not going to say I miss you because I didn't see you. I saw you on Thursday. Like, I don't miss you. But it's...
But
Say again? I miss you, Calvin. Why? I don't miss none of you.
yes, he said he was talking about Calvin, but he generalized
But you
later
see,
on.
for
He
me,
said, guys,
if
he
this
didn't say I
homie,
miss
if
you,
this
Calvin.
homie misses me, he doesn't need to say it. He'll make the
Oh.
effort.
All right, let me tell you something.
Toxicity.
Let me, I'm
Oh.
not toxic, but
No, you're deep in your bag,
2 weeks
bro.
ago, right?
Yeah.
The title of the podcast was "Mandem, Tell Me You Love Me." What's it called?
Yeah, something.
Say You
Yes.
Love Me. Yeah?
Say you love me, yes.
So I was speaking to Grauchi, right? I was speaking to Grauchi because Grauchi edits the podcast, as you know, and he said to me when he was uploading it, "What's the title of the podcast?" Right? Me, I didn't say I miss you, I love you. I was like, I'll text it to you.
Oh wow, wow. Oh, wow.
And you want to tell me you're not deep in your bag?
Nah, man, I'm not
There's
toxic.
levels to this.
But
Aye.
there's a conversation I want to have on the podcast, and it's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a few weeks, and it concerns Andrew Young.
Andrew Wiggins or...
And we haven't spoken about this, and you may agree, you may disagree, and I haven't spoken to Calvin about this either.
Oh.
It's just something that I've been thinking. So I've been observing you for, I've known you for 2 years,
Yeah, since 2018.
2018,
Yeah.
and I wanted to ask you on the podcast, are you tired of being the good guy? Honestly, and this is not no bullshit. I'm not gassing you. I mean, you know, the thing is, it's like, think about it. Because obviously, in my phone, I've got pictures of, well, you and you. We have so many pictures together, right? And with Neville as well, because of working together for so long. And it's like, you've always been honest, Andy. You've always been, you've always been
Consistent
that
like
good
that.
guy. And I personally, I could be wrong. Has that got to you? And are you tired of that perception?
I'm thinking for you to say this, and you said you've been observing, yeah? It means there's something you've seen that maybe might not have been consistent with my character as honest Andy Young. Now, you can see that. I can't see that.
Okay.
Because
That's
I
fair enough.
feel like I'm being consistent with my character, because you all know my core. My core values have never changed. They don't change. Physically, yes,
Yes.
I might do this, I might do that, I might say this, I might say that, but you know my true core. So am I tired of being the nice guy? No. And am I morphing into a bad guy right now?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but I'm curious to
are
know.
you evolving? Would you say you're evolving? I mean, we all evolve.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
bro.
do you-
Definitely.
do you-
I feel
do you
the evolution.
feel because I kind of feel that I see someone who's gaining his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason I say this, and I'll say this, right? There's been incidents like, so in the morning, most of the mornings, maybe 2 or 3 mornings a week, I listen back to a random episode of the podcast while I'm on the cross trainer.
Yeah.
Fam, I've listened to some episodes and I've been like, fucking hell, Andy's on it. Like there was one episode I listened to where Andy was on you like a man. I'm like, what?
Or the Elsa Majimbo conversation.
Yeah. Did you ever listen back to the episode?
Of course,
now,
yeah.
Now the thing about it is, it's like, it's not a bad thing. But I just wondered if it was something that was happening that you were aware of, or it was just the evolution of Andy Young. Because I, like, for now, and not in a bad way, I'd never call you honest Andy. That doesn't mean you're not honest. I just don't think that name fits you anymore.
This is what I'd say. I'm living life less unapologetically right now.
Right.
That's what I'd
think
say.
it's visible. I think it's something that I don't know about your friends who are around you, but for me, it's something. It's a level of evolution that I'm happy to see.
You know what? Maybe you're right. I think I feel like now thinking about it, I think I'm tired of being nice, but generally nice. Because you have been taken advantage of, you have done the most, I've done some simping, I've been down in the gutters and everything. But I feel like I don't owe anyone being nice to them or being good to them or just caring for them, because that's what I've been doing this whole time.
I respect that, man.
Yeah, so when I'm reverting the energy back to now the source, because I also need to refill, my cup needs to be full as well. I become less apologetic about not being as nice as I was. And I'm not gonna explain anything to you. You'll just feel boundaries, you're gonna feel walls, and you're going to be like, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, now you know, Agwan. Yeah.
And I say that because it's like, I can speak for myself. I know towards the end of last year, on a very personal level, I felt my energy being very, very depleted. And some of it was obviously COVID-19 and being around the house. But also, I think that 2020 gave us a very, a moment of clarity. And I think that for me, and I can't speak for you, but for me, I think I became more in tune to the things that I need to be whole and to be happy, you know, and also the things that I need from the people around me to be whole and to be happy. And I think for me, 2020 was the year when, to an extent, I found my voice, where I'm not gonna just keep the peace and just be chilled out because I can't be bothered to argue, or I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna say it like it is. Like if someone says to me X, Y, Z, I'm gonna say, nope, I'm not doing it, and these are the reasons I'm not doing it. I'm moving on, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's a shift that everybody on the pod is feeling, or is it just because I feel like, if I speak about Calvin, I think for me, you leaving Radio Africa and you leaving Homeboys Radio, I've seen in you the thirst to do something else and do something bigger, and I feel it in you, and it's a good thing to behold. So I don't know if it's just evolution for everyone, or it's just, you know, one of them things.
Yeah, I feel, you know, in that regard, it's just one of those things where...
By the way, footnote, this nigga wasn't even listening, he's watching Sky News, but go on.
No. It's playing in the
Maybe
background.
as a man crush on Trump, bro. Don't joke.
It was so interesting. And I think I need to take something back from my mom. I'm always, every time I talk to my mom, I'm always just thinking, oh my God, she's not listening. Bro, she said a prayer for me this morning, and she mentioned every fucking thing I tell her.
Wow.
Moms do pay attention, bro.
And for me, I was just like, she never really pays attention. And you know, craziest thing, she was like, okay, cool, pray for me. And the thing that I wanted to pray for her about, what she wanted me to pray for her about, the specific thing,
was that G would walk into her life on a white horse?
Yeah. So there's something that she's chasing, and I needed to mention it. She's always
I didn't want you to find out like that.
Yeah. No. So in that regard, and she was just like, we were just having a conversation yesterday, and she's like, fam, I like the progress that I've seen. You know what I mean? Especially her being my mother. You know, uni days, out of high school, what literally from the point where you thought, you know, you weren't really a mountain, or you know that phase where you get out.
Man, I meant to, you know. By the way, true story, right? Someone has said to me that every single podcast,
There's a distraction.
there's something being delivered. Can somebody go to the door and get a delivery? But today, now that I'm vegan, we're not ordering food.
It's just water.
See, I wanted to tell you about this, bro.
We're gonna talk about the vegan shit.
Yeah,
So,
your friends are suffering.
So
Yeah.
Go on.
No, God,
Continue,
you can't
so,
eat chicken
so in that
now, bro.
whole, you know, talking about evolution and everything, I feel like it's a blessing for us to evolve in all our different ways, right? Because you don't want to be stuck in a rut.
True story.
Yeah. Where you just don't know, okay, cool, what am I going to go for? What am I going to do it? But you know, when it comes to evolution as well, there's things that you evolve not knowing, but there's things that you evolve because you have to.
Right.
And there's things that you're afraid to do, but you kind of have to do to evolve.
Right.
So, bro, evolution is dope, man.
Right.
And I think if you feel it, go for it.
No, I feel that, man. I feel that 2021 is the year of change, and I think that all of us, everyone who's listened to the podcast, has learned something in 2020 about themselves that they probably didn't know. And I just wanted to talk about that, man.
Yeah, how I see it, looking at every point where we can all say we're feeling the change.
Okay, first of all, right? I want Grauchi to deliver that one of those cases, and exactly those two. Because I forgot I ordered those.
The vitamins.
Those two things that you bring them to the podcast. Right, cool. Because there's something we're gonna talk about. These are my multivitamins, and we're gonna talk about those. And bring some water as well. We need water. Water is always good. We need to be sponsored by water every single week on the podcast. We're bringing water.
The whole box.
Let's bring the whole thing.
Let's just do
The
the
bottle's
bottles.
already here, so it's not like
might as well.
Yeah, just bring the whole box. Cool. All right, cool. Shotgun out
People
to
find it hard to believe that this ain't no plug.
people think that the water company. You were saying, had you finished?
No, I want us to talk about this.
Yes.
You being
Switch.
you being vegan, yeah, we'll finish that later on. Bro,
Right.
now see the things you're ordering.
Water and
Greens, multivitamins, bro. Where's the chicken at, bro?
right. So every
I
week
think you
on the
need to put a
podcast,
budget on the side for your guys.
every week on the podcast, we obviously commune and we eat food and all these things. This week, I've not ordered food. I've ordered multivitamins and I've ordered
Combo
water.
Such a waste, man.
And the reason I've ordered multivitamins because I've
What are those?
There's potatoes,
Potatoes.
there, sweet potatoes, all of these things. Pears, you
For
can
me?
bring them. Like
Damn. Wait,
people
is
can
this
see
a
it's really
market?
avocados.
Avocados.
Fam, have you tried like have you tried soy
Fuck
beans
that
or
shit.
some soya thingy?
Let me
Those
basically let me give you the
fake
background.
chunks.
Let me give you the background for this vegan thing because even on Twitter, a lot of people are on me about this vegan thing, especially considering how I've spoken about vegans in the past on this podcast. So anyway, vegans, we've dissed them all on the podcast. So why have I gone vegan just like that?
Yes.
Two things. The first thing is I'm doing it to prove to myself that I can do it. Fam, I'll be real with you guys. I don't give a fuck about animals. Like, you know, people like, oh my God, I'm going to be vegan because, you know, cows have got feelings and pigs have got feelings. Fuck that.
They do?
Hey,
Wait,
listen.
Oh.
The animal people, we really do give a fuck about
I don't give a
animals.
fuck about them. Fam, you know what keeps me going?
Yeah.
Because at the end of this journey of veganism, on the 15th of February, if I decide to go back to meat, there is a burger with bacon, cheese, pickled onions, just there. Like I can see it in front of me, and I'm saying,
No.
that's my target.
Why the fuck do you
What
have to do
if-
it for months? You just do it for a week, prove it to yourself. Yes, I can do that.
Fam, a habit is not for, you know, if you want to change a
for
habit,
21 days.
if you want to change a habit, you've read the same book, as me. If you want to change a habit, you can't change it you have to tag it onto something else. So for me, I'm tagging on this veganism onto that burger. Now, when I get to that point,
Oh.
I might not want that burger.
Exactly.
But at this precise moment, on the
want that
15th,
burger.
on the 15th of February, I can see a burger, a double meat pate burger with cheese and ketchup and gherkins and all those things.
In layman terms.
Fries.
No,
It's
we
like
can
you-
see that today.
In layman
We can
terms.
see that today,
let
bro.
me look at the camera.
He wants to see it today. He
Yeah,
wants to see
like-
it.
In layman terms, so what G's trying to say is the veg and everything that he's eating is pussy. He wants to go all of those days without no pussy.
Yo, but
Gets
what
to
was
the-
that thing you said about
Hold on,
Jamaicans?
Let me finish this. You get to 15th of Feb and pussy's thrown at you and you see it and you say, nah.
Bro, you know what? I'm here for it. If I get to the 15th,
Pussy
Calvin, your weekend.
I'm here for it. But that
is thrown at you and you're like, nah.
if I get to the 15th of February and
Lie to us,
a
please.
burger is thrown at me and I don't want it. I just don't want it, innit? Like, I
Really?
just don't want it. Fam,
When's the last time you had a burger?
are we talking about burgers?
How are we talking about burgers, bro?
The last time I had a burger was last week, but moving swiftly on. What
But
I'm
you know
saying,
you could actually make one, right?
a burger.
A burger.
Yeah, like what you could do is this, right? You get all this
Fam,
tomatoes
you
and
know how-
everything
stop.
and all of those like beans and all of that. You blend them all together
Beans?
and you make a party. Yes.
don't think we're talking about the same thing here.
Because no, let me ask you, vegetarian. You said what? Vegan, right?
Vegan.
Can you eat cheese? Am I because it comes from a cow?
No cheese.
No cheese, no butter, none of that shit. Now, I'm only on day 3, guys.
But you must
How's
be
it
taking,
been?
like
Are
your
you feeling
stomach
fresh?
must
Are you
be
feeling
going through
Jay-Z?
it. How many
No.
shits are you taking a day?
TMI.
No, it's true. Bro.
Okay, let me explain.
Yeah, okay, start
let
with
me
that.
explain.
Once or twice.
First of all, I will tell you this, and this is no word of a lie. On day 1, I came home from work and I went to bed at 8 o'clock. I went to bed at 8 o'clock because I just thought my life was over.
Because you're not getting meat.
I just felt
Pause.
Pause. I just felt my life was over simply because what was there to stay awake for?
Yeah.
Because usually
No
you jump.
steak.
No meat.
No.
Yeah, Andy. So it's usually like you're up, like I'm up. I might play a few games of FIFA. Then I'm like, fam, you know what? Let me go grill some burgers before I go to my bed. What was I staying awake for? Like I just went to bed.
No,
fam.
so you can have some peanuts
So-
or some.
So food is the only thing that keeps you up at night.
Pretty much.
No.
two. Andy's a cunt. Day 2 was yesterday, and day 2 yesterday. I was like, you know what? Man's gonna cook. I didn't cook because there's people around, and people around were cooking. So it's like I had ndengu and sweet potatoes.
Oh, the same dengue you take a piece on.
Oh, it was
on
so
the show.
good, by the way.
Dengu and sweet
fam,
potatoes.
It's different. I never had it before.
Oh, now it's different.
Dengu and
Now it's
sweet
not the
potatoes.
struggle
Can I
life.
speak? Can I speak?
Okay.
Dengu with sweet potatoes. It was really good, by the way. Cooked it down with some coconut milk, all that stuff. It was really, really good. Now, here's the thing. I went to bed full yesterday.
I feel like if all
But-
Kenyans had that, corruption would end.
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I haven't slept. Like literally haven't slept since yesterday. So I don't know if it's the food or what, but I'm not sleeping. Now here's the thing. Am I gonna give up? No. That's why I bought the multivitamins, right? So now with these vitamins, it's like there are some things, because I've been reading, there are some things that you get from like meat that you just can't get from
cheese.
From eating, unless you eat like every single beanstalk out there.
So you can't eat milk. You can't drink milk.
No, vegans don't drink milk. But fam, guys, I don't want you guys to think I've changed. Same old G's just for 1 month.
So how many shits are you taking?
I'm taking my regular 4:45 a.m. shit.
So let me
Oh,
ask
what?
you.
No, but I think that's about to change. Like,
Wait.
bro, there's nothing in your system that's concrete. It's just,
What?
bro, you can't even be hit by itis. Plant-based, how?
Let me ask you.
Have you ever had anyone have dengue for lunch and say, I'm suffering from itis? It's only fair.
Fam.
But you,
But it's interesting. I mean,
Isn't this a cheat code though?
what, taking vitamins?
Yeah.
No.
Because you're looking for the same nutrients that you derive from taking
Where do
food
they
from
get them
animal
from?
products.
Fam, this is just my...
This is a cheat code.
No, this is just my insurance policy. Like, fuck,
In
like,
case?
end of the day, I'm not going to go out there and find 90 different vegetables to get all my nutrients.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking just... I know what I like. I like broccoli. I like cauliflower. I like cabbages. I like sweet potatoes. I like ndengu. I like kidney beans. Outside of that shit, I don't like none of that shit.
But
Fam, you know what happened to me yesterday? Bro, I ate a mango. Now, Calvin, you've been
Is that a
around me.
surprise?
Bro, I fucking hate
he
mangoes.
doesn't eat mangoes and
What?
bananas.
I grew up with mangoes, eating so many fucking mangoes.
Yeah.
I hate them. But yo, I went into that kitchen yesterday. Shout out to Eric and Jiru. So Eric and Jiru, the sports guy from Radio Africa.
Yeah.
Eric brought 2 mangoes for me from Embu. And I accepted them, but I thought these niggas are gonna stay in the kitchen till they rot because I ain't eating them. Fam, after 2 days of veganism,
They were looking
I
sexy.
went into that. Yo, you see the way how Grauchi says,
Yo,
fam,
Panos
looking like
a
breakfast,
snug.
you know? I looked at those mangoes. I was like, yo,
Grauchi's
looking
fall
like
for
breakfast.
that. Oh,
But
man.
I can tell you've been doing quite a bit of research because on Monday, Andy, before you plugged onto the link when we were recording remotely, first thing G's like, yo, so how can you help me with my veganism? I was like, yo, none of my business, bro. I don't really give a fuck.
I done a lot of research. But
And you know the one thing he said? He was like, yo, you know vegans can drink alcohol. Try drink
wow.
that. Try
At the
drink,
end of the day,
try drink alcohol
Vegans
when
can
you've
take
had
alcohol.
when you've had kill and
let me tell you, last
You'll be
night,
blasted mad.
last night I had a double gin before I went to bed.
you were slippery, right?
I was wired, bro. I was wired. But Andy, I don't know how you mentioned how my veganism is affecting my colleagues. I don't understand.
look at us now. We're drinking water and looking at you taking multivitamins, and you could be waiting for chicken and burgers in the kitchen after this pod,
But
bro.
you can still have burgers.
Or
I'm
see
not-
then when you were ordering, I was seeing you ordering, bro, on Glovo. Shout out to Glovo. Shameless plug. You skipped every animal product, bro.
Put it this way. I will order you guys food. Like I will order you guys chicken right now. If you know you're a chicken guy. I will order you guys chicken right now if you want it. But me, I'm just telling you one thing. Realistically, when it comes, I'm going downstairs. I'm going downstairs and I'm gonna sit in my car because I can tell you if a bucket of KFC or Galitos lands right now,
Oh, that's what
Fam.
you're getting us.
I'm not gonna be responsible for my actions.
I
fam.
know you have to be here, bro.
Nah, bro.
You have to
No,
be
but
here.
I ain't gonna be like that Muslim in Ramadan in the office where guys around him eating burgers and shit and he's fasting.
But
I ain't
think
gonna be that
about
guy.
it. Think about it. If some chicken was to come over here, right, and you ate the chicken, you can always do like Christians do. You just go repent and you
Then
start
start
it
again.
again.
Nah,
Tomorrow
fam.
can be a
That's a
fresh day, bro.
violation.
Fam,
Or
no.
you just want
Man.
the system to not have no impurities.
Let me tell you the truth, fam.
So do you think lesser of us?
half of no, I think less of me.
That's a
Fam,
good question,
bro.
Calvin.
Bro, I don't care.
No, do you feel
about
lesser of us that we are consuming meat and you're feeling? Are you feeling like what? You're levitating off the ground?
No, he's
as
put
you
us on a
walk?
pedestal, bro. He's envying us right now.
No, are you
it's the
feeling
total
like,
opposite.
oh, do you feel like you will kill the mix at Milan or
Let
you're
me-
going to faint?
Let me tell you guys.
Oh, this is gonna
my
be
God.
interesting.
Shit,
Oh my
Milan
goodness,
tomorrow.
yeah.
There's actually some burgers on the Milan menu called G Money sliders.
The irony.
Let me tell you.
Jimani slid out of the menu, bro.
Lord.
Let me tell you, right? Honestly, I don't know how this next 28 days is gonna go.
What do you mean
Terrible.
28 days? You said, oh, wow. Jeez.
The 15th
That's a lot of days, bro.
I don't know how they're
Damn.
gonna. I don't know how it's gonna go. But
Like-
all I know is this: I'm doing this to prove to myself. This is how I stopped. Remember the time I stopped drinking?
I remember. You came back.
Yeah, what happened?
But you know what? If you want to like go through that, you should call Savara and them, and you can hang out with them.
Nah, fam.
You know they be out there.
I think you don't
know,
need any
they
help.
blend- I don't need
Uko
help.
sawa, you're
I'm
good.
not-
Have you gotten to
You're
that
good.
point, bro? Are you what's Polycarp from Saudi Soul? I think he's a vegan,
I
bro.
see you.
He's
You're
vegan.
solid.
Yo,
You don't need
I'm
any
good.
Bro,
help.
I watch his Insta stories and I'm like, I'm disgusted. Bro, they just chop up melons and what, and they just like, they consume nothing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Actually, very serious.
Fam, I'm 2 days deep. I'm not an expert.
no.
That's what she said.
So, honestly, you actually can't have
No
broth
butter.
or soup.
Soup doesn't have to have meat in it.
No, but it comes from the fucking cow, right?
There's
Soup comes from
there's
cow.
vegetable soup.
No. Like, bro, vegetable soup.
You
is
guys
not
will show me
considered
things
soup.
on this podcast.
No, like how the fuck would you classify veg soup as soup?
You're from
It's
where,
soup.
you're from Central.
Yeah,
If you throw potatoes, carrots,
Minzy.
there has to be meat, bro.
all these things, and you put like the stock cubes in there.
Yeah.
That's still soup.
And a whole lot of water.
Let me ask you this: like you boil some nice beef, you can't consume that because do
No.
vegans actually? I'm actually asking it seriously
No, I'm not.
because if it's anything that's part of an
See,
animal,
Calvin is not your
Fam,
friend.
listen. For since the 3 days I've been on this journey, I have not consumed any meat or animal product, and that's what it is.
you
Like
look
I
like
came
you're
home,
glowing though.
the glow up. I came home today. You know what I had? I had some rice, some lentils, and some zucchini. Shout them out. By the way, can we give a plug? Can we give a squeeze up for Paula's fit kitchen. So Paula, she's known her for a while. I don't feel Venant's met her, right? So she does
see her on
meal
the gram.
preps. So she's been
She's lean.
she is not
Yeah.
she's lean.
No, lean like.
But
Yeah.
if you look at her
But-
sideways,
But or but.
No, I mean
but-
she's no.
Emphasis.
She's lean
let's
like her
not
meals.
objectify her.
You know what I mean?
But if you look at Paula, like
yeah.
Paula is not a vegan, by the way. She just does fit meals. So I called her and
you see?
I just
So
called her.
Paula's living good, bro. You ain't gonna do it.
See this guy.
No, what I'm trying to say is
This is
I'm-
like the devil. G, Andy, you can play the good
your
one.
guy.
Those ones, you can be the bad one.
Fam, I'm trying to
I will
prove.
buy you meat worth
I'm
for a whole
trying
month.
to prove
If
to
you can stop
myself-
tomorrow.
I'm trying to prove to
Oh,
myself
Calvin is the devil.
that
bro.
I can do it.
I
Why
can buy
wouldn't you support me?
Chicken,
Why wouldn't you support
steak.
me? I'm trying
As
to
in,
prove.
I'll even throw in some matumbo.
Let's talk about these kinds of friends, bro.
Fam,
Why
look, that's
wouldn't-
Paula.
Hey, Calvin. Hey.
Yeah.
How is that lean?
She's not lean. Paula is very nice. So shout out to Paula, right? So Paula has done my meal prep for the next 2 days, and I've got some nice kidney beans, some lentils, some zucchini, some rice and stuff. And you know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie to you. The one thing I can tell you is I'm always hungry.
Oh, I wanted to ask you how hungry you get because I
You know,
can
like,
imagine.
I'm hungry now, and I just had lunch before you guys came. But you know what? I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with
I
it.
support you, G.
You're
I
gonna lose
support
so
you.
much weight though.
Doubt it.
Why? Rated to eating. Do you have you have a slow body metabolism, yeah?
Yeah.
But you know
Okay,
what?
can't beat it.
G, I applaud you for taking this journey. But you know, I think your body's gonna react and it's just going to start consuming you because you're meaty.
The mics are open. Episode 90. I can't believe we spent 10 minutes speaking about veganism. But yeah, I'm enjoying the journey. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you watch Andy and Neville's new content on the channel. We unleashed the first one this week. There's more to come. They've been shooting crazy. There's so much
So much content
that they've done.
Oh my God.
So every week their challenge is to add 2 new bits of content to the platform.
channel.
Grauchi's got his wake up with
Wake up call with
wake up with
Grauchi.
Grauchi every Saturday morning as well.
Yeah.
And of course, you watch the mics are open. And you know what? Also, like we said, we want to open up the platform to creators. So if you're out there and you've got something that you've started and you want to push, throw a couple episodes our way, as long as it reaches the quality threshold that we're trying to achieve with our productions, we'll throw it on there, man. You know what I mean? And yeah.
Yo, also nothing but net. Shout out to Austin behind the cameras and Malik, aka Mr. 64. We drop our podcast now every Thursday. We've changed the dates from Saturday because change is inevitable.
Fam, speaking about that,
Yep.
so the BBC are running a competition about podcasts. I'm not quite sure if they've decided yet, but you know what's ironic? The BBC has stopped their staff from making podcasts.
outside
But
of
they're
the
running a
BBC.
podcast competition.
So I guess that's why everybody who sends me a message and
What
always
happened to your podcast?
asks me, why don't you and Priscilla do it's not just taxes and death? Yes, that's your answer.
Yeah, and
Yo, shout
out
out to Priscilla, man.
and shout out to the new podcast out there as well. There's a new one that I saw on your handle the other day. Is it called Hadithi?
Yeah. So shout out
Oh,
to Mariam.
Mariam
So
Bashar.
she's got a
It's
very
a dope
interesting
podcast.
concept. She's working with a couple of other creatives. Actually, mad props to her. So
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna be listening to that and seeing Wagwan.
There's something
creators,
I don't understand. Like I'm telling you, at the end of the day, 2021 is the year of the creatives, and start your podcast for all of you people who are out there thinking you can use your phone and begin your podcast. Get the Anchor app. And it's a very great way to start your podcast. It's free. You can record even 2 people on using that app there as well. But just start. Please just start. The game is changing and we want to be at the forefront of that. So make sure that if you do have a podcast, and also hit us up and check these guys who reviewed our podcast last week. There's a podcast called the Podcast Review Show.
Oh, yeah.
And they review podcasts as well. Respect
They
for
said
that.
I'm inexperienced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Yeah, I did.
I was like, he a hoe. Who? No, they said that Andy seems inexperienced on
wow.
the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a guest on a podcast called Not the Haram Podcast.
I heard about that.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Kevin Gakere.
Yeah, shout out.
That's so haram.
That's so haram.
Yes.
So yes, actually, correction. That's so haram. So.
By the
gonna
way,
do it.
I had a conversation this week with a data scientist who was trying to do some analysis on podcasts in Kenya, and he was going off of just numbers on SoundCloud. And I spent like an hour schooling him, saying that, you know what, there are so many different. By the way, this is Paula's Fit Kitchen.
Oh.
Hey Paula, how you doing? I'm recording. I'm good. I'm recording the podcast. We just spoke about you on the podcast, telling people to come and order stuff from you. No, the food is really good. I really enjoyed it, man. So shout out to Paula's Fit Kitchen. Make sure that you check her out on Instagram. I'm going to post her up right there. The food is really good, but I'll call you back after we finished, yeah? All right, darling. Yeah.
I need to taste some of her food.
There's some in the kitchen.
Oh, really?
But you guys want meat. Like, I don't know if you want, like,
Nah,
vegan
it's
shit.
cool. It's
Anyway, so all the podcasts out there, link us. Let us listen to as much as you've got. We're not the experts, but we like to listen to podcasts. My name's-
Wait. Are you guys learning anything about your crushes on these true or false challenges?
It's true for
Jesus
certain.
Christ! I
You
saw
haven't
the,
seen on Instagram every baby is doing true or false on
Listen,
their stories.
no.
Listen, here's the
Answering
thing.
questions and
I
that.
saw a tweet that summarized it all. Pay attention to your girlfriends and crushes so that they can stop asking us true and false questions. That's
Wow.
it.
My name's G-Money.
And the young
Calvin.
This has been episode 91.
91.
The mics are open. Peace.
So technically, if you are howling at a babe who is all about the 90-day rule, this episode should be the one where you...
No, this is 90 weeks, bro. 90 days is 3
Oh,
months.
damn.
We're done. Leave it. Peace.